Good morning. Happy Saturday. Um, Last night I went to a venue to play some Magic the Gathering Commander. It was very fun, but the problem was the venue got too loud and I put my earplugs in, but I probably should have gone full Bose noise canceling and it was too loud and I woke up in a lot of pain this morning. I don't know if that's like a relatable experience or if that's like specific to a highly sensitive person autistic experience, but that's where I'm at right now. Um so instead of trying to play an unplayed game, I figured I would just play some more Magic. Magic has a tendency to make me feel better, so and also I don't have to think as hard, if that makes any sense. My mic is looking a little bit interesting, like it's. Okay, it stopped. It looked like it was picking up some feedback or something, but I think we're okay. Um, so yeah, I want to draft some more. So I think we're gonna start a draft. Um, could do quick draft Bloomborough, but let's start with Duskmourn because I need to build my collection. Ready. They just keep giving me Silent Hall creepers. I'm not mad about it, but it's funny. I think all three of my drafts I've gotten this card. And obviously the first draft I went mono black and didn't play it, but or maybe it was in my first sealed pool. I think it was in my first sealed pool and then it was in my draft earlier this week. Leyline of Hope. Eh. Try to do dread stuff again. And the naysayer says, hydrate. Sure, what we're gonna end up doing yet. I mean, definitely blue for Silent Hall Creeper. Ooh, what this? Spec on rooms? How am I? I felt better, to be honest. But I'm doing okay. Doing some magic, so, can't complain really. How are you doing? Having some orange and spice herbal tea. It's pretty good. Glad you're doing all right. Scooch a little closer, I think. So the sun's also kind of coming in at a weird angle, so I'm like leaning forward to avoid it. Ah, the sun is shifting in the sky with the change of the seasons. It's not my favorite. On the plus side, it is frog robe weather. Oh, all right. Fear of falling. Yeah. I think it's probably going to fall to pack 2 to see what our other color is going to be. Dude, at this point, I think I could build a Silent Hall Creeper deck. I think I have 4 copies of this now. Oh, I feel like my own voice is very loud. Know how good that is. Um, there seem to be a lot of things that want stuff in graveyard, but whatevers. Right now, it's the end of you and me. It's too late. Can't wait for you to be gone, 'cause I know about her. No wonder. Something all the lies. You said that you would treat me right, but you was just a waste of time. Good morning, DMK. Blue is quite open. Yeah, let's take a counterspell. Yeah, I guess. Alright. Alright. Doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, we're definitely in blue. I don't know what our second color is, but I'm kind of thinking blue green because it does seem to be I seem to be getting things that go well with manifest. Also a couple of things that go well with enchantment stuff. So I'll just keep not committing, I suppose. Trial of Agony. Oh, it's like the Saw movie. Glimmerburst is fantastic. I was looking at Trapped in the Screen also, but I don't have any other white yet, so. Oh. Also a room option. Yeah. Guess I'll take the uncommon. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna keep not committing. Um, I could get another crab. What's this thing? It's big. Could also get a twist reality. Fear of Infinity. Lying lifelink. Okay. I don't know, I could get another removal spell, but I like Erratic Apparition. Vanish from Sight is fantastic. Too late. Ba, 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 ba. Critter attacks, you may mail 2 cards. One more land cards. I feel like that's fine, but interesting. It's a wipe. Head Shredder can be crewed by Manifest Dread creatures. And I also have Glimmers, yeah. Oh my god. Don't make a sound. Yeah. I just feel like I'm ending up in monocolor, which I don't really want to be. Oh! Yeah. I don't know if I play it. See, both of these are 2 green pips, which I mean, I guess if I like start pivoting hard into green, I could make that work. Okay. I think we're going to go into green cuz that makes tokens as well. We don't seem to be doing room things. Um maybe that. I didn't get green up. um Manifest Dread option. And I do have 10 enchantments. So I grabbed him. I'm telling you right now, I did not get a lot of Manifest Dread stuff this time. So maybe we're milling people to death. Alright, let's get rid of the things that I am not in those colors. Alright. So 3 crabs, 9 enchantments. So I guess if I want this to work, I should probably try to keep all the enchantments I have. Plus the 2 Glimmer Bursts. That's true. That's true. Got some counters happening. Got frickin' Silent Hall Creeper again. Pack one, pick one. Twist realities. I actually have a fair amount of counters. I have to cut 10 cards. And I'm actually not really hating anything in this deck. Also, didn't I just cut an enchantment? I probably shouldn't do that. Okay. If I'm going in on Crab Mill, I don't have to be as focused on stuff that ends the game. The fractals are not enchantments, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, drop the apparitions. I don't know. Thank you, I'm the naysayer. As a whole, Crabmill tends to not work, but it's close enough to playable. People don't really know how to play around people who actually get there. A very 2 to 4 win deck when it happens, rarely a 6 or 7. I need to cut the stay hidden, but it's an enchantment. No, I'm thinking maybe drop a twist reality. Yeah. I do have 2 don't make a sound and a get out. Maybe I cut the other twist reality as well. Just focus on low drop counters. I don't know. I do like that it has the ability to manifest dread as well in a pinch, but that's not really the theme of this deck, so I think I cut it. And I'm at 41. So enchantment, 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 enchantment. This is not an enchantment. Head Shredder's Final Cut. Yeah, because I guess this comes with a creature. This does not. Alright. 9 enchantments, 3 crabs. Let's see what we can put together here. Yeah, with all the 0 power stuff I'm running, there's a legitimate chance I just can't crew it. Oh, we'll have Zamon on turn 3. That's kind of nice. I think I would like those lands, actually. You can exile if you want to. You can leave this all behind. I knew I was gonna... Well, I guess, yeah, to increase the odds of getting something I could flip. Um... Interesting. I am flooding a little, but I'm wondering if I can flip and then cast the other thing too. Yeah, I should be able to. But I guess I can do that all at instant speed. Oh, so he replaces? It's cool, man. I got a fresh one. Yeah, I believe I will be able to tap um enduring itself. So maybe all these lands aren't so bad with Simone. Did you say pretty sure we just witnessed a murder? Interesting. Not super worried about that, so I'm gonna keep my stay hidden, stay silent. Not a bird, but... it's a flyer. Aww. And I can negate whatever his bomb is going to be. Not literally negate, but you know what I mean. I can make his bomb hide. Oh. Except now I have to discard it, so guess I should have played it earlier. It doesn't stop me from attacking, though, so... Might as well see what I get. I guess I'll copy the flyer? Sure. Routes. Dude, last night during Commander, we were playing a 4-person pod, and one of the guys I was playing against took out the 2 other opponents in one turn, left me alive, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be dead to their flyer. Let me kill this guy real quick. Hopefully. Okay. I was like, I need to find something, and so I tapped 3 blue and a soul ring to do Blue Sun Zenith for 2 because I knew I had to leave up enough mana to cast anything that I would draw. And on the second card I drew a removal spell. I still lost, but I went like 4 more turns. Victory. You are not sure if they are a guy behind the screen. That's true. I have a bad tendency to assume gender. If you ever get back into full magic, it'll likely be Temur for the combination of Thousand Year Storm and Doppelgang. Have you seen actually I don't know if it was a real card. I'm pretty sure it's a real card. There's an X-Men Secret Lair, I think, coming out. Well, yeah. Simone turn 3 again sounds pretty good. Where they have Storm, like the X-Men character Storm, and when she deals combat damage, your next instant or sorcery spell has Storm. The keyword. It's very funny. Oh no, they have the good card. Can't block, might as well swing. Doppelgang. For each of X target permanents, create X tokens that are copies. Easy fine. You may actually just kill them if they plan on playing at this speed. Perhaps. I do have Zimone turn 3 again, which is basically the best you can ask for. You know the really dumb thing about Doppelgang? No, I don't. Are lands permanents? That's true. So you can just make a whole bunch of mana. Ooh, which one do I want? I think I want you. That's a tough choice. But the other one goes into my hand, so not so bad. If you're storming off, it's good to have a lot of lands. Not to mention I just put the machete on an unblockable. Yes. That was kind of my thought. I probably should have played Vitality first, and then... But, oh well. Was not thinking. Get some counters. Because I was like, oh, I'll get the mill thing from Vitality. But yeah, I should have just played that first. Mana's better. And the Hall Creeper is a very scary clock. Seems funny, so I'll do that. I mean, why not both, as they say? Yeah. I think that's probably what I'll do, but since I just drew a counter, I'll wait. It's nice to have the mana open, but they don't play anything that I want to counter or try to counter. Then I'll Glimmer Burst. Time for a quick deck check. Is that 23? And I'm at 25. I think I've been drawing some cards. Hall Creeper does have to transform. Yes. Maybe into Enduring Vitality? I don't know. Yeah, it could turn into a crab. That would be funny. That's bad. I couldn't counter it successfully because they had mana. The second side. I'm gonna assume this is gonna die soon anyway. And I'm gonna do the Glimmer Burst now, because I have to. And hopefully they don't play anything second main that's worth countering. Oh, to block with the token? I suppose so. He just drew a lot. I mean, if he can't put out enough blockers, he might just be dead. Because... You know? He's tapped out. This is 5. He blocks these 2, and then he's only at 6. Yeah, like, just in case. Okay. I wonder... John Lyle. Or John Lyle. That sounds like a guy's name. For added insult, Zimone would be making me a new fractal in the end step. Indeed. But we didn't need it. Zimone's pretty good. Okay, I guess crab things to start off with. Same time, there are ladies that like to use guy usernames to help avoid harassment, I think, usually. Stay on Magic, 20-year-old card, Golem Splicer, discovered to be quite good. We're gonna get Simone on turn 3 again. Okay. Oh. It's interesting. I don't know. Bot being mean. No, I think we leave up blockers. Because I don't really want to have to block with Enduring Vitality. Oh! I mean, he was in a good position, but I feel like that was a little premature. He was not having it. He did not like that was a counter. Oh. Alright. We take those. We take those. He was displeased. Now we're playing against an incredible ninja. See, now I'm paying more attention to the usernames. That hand is terrifying. My hand? Because of all the enchantments? I'm gonna see if we can draw into Simone, because that would be funny. Not this time, not this time. Three out of 4 is not bad. We did get another enchantment, it's true. Yeah. Since they're... Oh. Sorry, I have not seen this card yet. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, whenever you fully unlock a room, surveil 2. Second time, each opponent discards card. Third time, put a creature card in the ground. Interesting. I'm gonna do Enduring Vitality. I'm gonna Glimmer Burst afterward. I have enough. I mean, I guess... if I swing with, ask that I not attack. Yeah, Maybe I should just attack. You're right, I'm just gonna attack. It enters again when it dies, right? Trapped in the screen. Okay. Since they're mostly tapped out, I do think it's Fear. I was gonna say, I don't think they're gonna trade their one creature, and even if they do, I get it back, it enters again, you know? Probably smart. Probably smart. Yeah, that happens. They're at 20. Going with my flyers only. Um... Have mana for Glimmer Burst. Yeah. Okay. They didn't have any way to deal with my flyers, I guess. Fear of the dark. Oh yeah, and I was about to get a glimmer. Yeah, I was about to get one. Well, it's going pretty smoothly so far. You know, don't want to jinx it, but I'm 4-0. Ugh. Ugh. And I didn't even need to open Simone. I did not. Silent Hall Creeper is also really good. And I feel like the crabs are kind of like a side theme. It's like, yeah, you have to think about that. It can be a threat too, but it's like maybe not really the main game plan, but it's there. I didn't even need to add pressure. Um, okay. A side theme that adds pressure because a lot of themes do self mill in addition. So if they're milling themselves and I am milling them, then yeah. I feel like that's actually pretty on theme to be like losing your sanity in this crazy haunted house. Yeah. For example, Manifest Dread, exactly. Is this little beastie like an amputee? He's got like a little sock or wheel on his back leg? Fear the crab. Boom. She's got cool sleeves, like Nico Bolas sleeves. um. Oh, but I don't have green. I don't have green. I won't graveyard her. I won't graveyard her. She could still be decent. You think we send them both to the graveyard? All right. Yeah, it's probably more responsible cuz then we can try to get more enchantments, we can try to get green. Yeah. Bare minimum gets me closer to my fourth land where I can then unlock a door. We didn't know it was gonna happen. We didn't know it was gonna happen. We could have had Simone on Oh no, we wouldn't have. We wouldn't have, because it would have been underneath. It would have been underneath. That can stay on top. That's actually a perfect thing to be on top. Would have been exactly turn 5, yeah. He's a fine. State of the art. State of the art. It is working. I am feeling better playing Magic. I might still have to take a nap today, though. We'll see. Doing glimmer things. Cool. Yes, I will take that land. Because then we'll be able to do fear of failed tests on turn 5. Big booty to block their 4/4. Glimmerlight is one of the strongest non-rares in the format. Oh, nifty. They're only at 16 cards left. Because it's an artifact. Artifact has an enchantment enter, buffs things. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. What is this? I have not seen this yet. Snooze. Pretty much the go-to for the red-white deck. Okay. Okay. I think I'll put the flyer out rather than do the thing right away. This is Spooky Town. Yeah. This is Spooky Town. This is Spooky Town. Question, I could end up taking a lot of damage right now with the counter thing, the +1/+1 counters thing. So I have to be careful. If he has an ethereal armor, very real chance he can consider just blowing me up. I mean, I do have crabs to block with as a last resort. Rooms can be done at instant speed, yes? Or is it sorcery speed? Sorcery speed, sorcery speed. Sorcery only. Okay. So he has to commit. Interesting. I'm taking 10? Is there a scenario by which I die from this? Like, I could take 10, right? If they plus it, I could be like 14. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. and hope to God that I don't draw another land. If I draw another land, I am in trouble. Need literally not a land, yeah. Glimmerburst would be the greatest top deck of all time, yes. Growing Dread for second place. My face down is a crab, by the way. I have all three. And they're at 9. Oh! Okay. I mean, do I do it now? It doesn't draw me a card is the problem. Fortunately, I do not have the land to flip it. I think we go full defenses. Because they're at 20, and they're only at 3. So I think we just hold this island menacingly, don't attack, and see if we can mill them out. I can lose. Yeah, I can lose the crabs. Well, unfortunately, I lost all 3. So that's not great. Unfortunately, I think I'm dead. I don't see how I can survive one more combat. I just drew a land. Yeah. Damn it, I almost blocked with this, and then I was like, no, it'll be fine. I mean, I was dead anyway because this wouldn't count as entering. Right? I needed to draw an enchantment and I didn't. The biggest thing. Yeah. Yeah, it actually wasn't as close as I thought because flipping the long neck would not have counted as entering. Yeah. That's okay though. We still got pretty close. And that was our first loss. We're 4-1. So, we're going to run an ad break now and then get a snack and all that good stuff. Come back in about 5 minutes and continue the run. So, I shall BRB. Okay. Having returned with an apple, we shall begin the next game. I suppose. Dude, have I gone first every game? No wonder I'm winning so much. Hey, Devils! How's it going? We're in the middle of a Duskmourn draft. Glad to hear it's going okay. Doing alright. A little tired today, but it's the weekend, so. Blue white's pretty powerful this draft. Well, they're apparently 3 colors. That's interesting. White is the best color. I guess that explains why I have not been able to get it at all. Glad I put that land in the graveyard. I'll draw just in case I can get something I can cast. Um, I'll leave mana up for the counter. Most of the fantastic black cards are higher. Dude, after my first draft experience, I'm never drafting black in this set again. That was awful. I had a bunch of those rares. Black isn't unplayable, but you're looking for some pretty specific cards. Got offered 2 of the Manifest Dread Mice, which are among those cards. There's also the interesting paradox of it's bad, but if it's this open, Winter's Grasp is decently. Oh, cool. Wait. I was gonna say it's green, not black. Blood in a little bit. Sure. Fortunately, they're not doing anything either. Hey, look, it's a thing. Um, I can't imagine this resolves, but you know, make them have it. Make them have it. Sure. Uh, I cannot counter that. I guess I should have used Get Out on the other one. Whatever. I assumed they would get more lands by this point, but they have not. Um, Winter's Intervention. Ah. I don't want them digging. I want them to continue to be mana screwed, because it's what's keeping me alive at the moment. They finally found land number 5. Yes, fear the forest in my hand. I have 3 blue up. It could be a counter. You don't know. Excuse me. Yeah. Finally see the forest for the trees. It's gonna take 5. Alternative joke, letter Shu Ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village. I haven't seen Naruto. I think that's a Naruto joke. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like I need to keep this guy alive because I need cards desperately. I don't really need mana. Yes. I didn't need to block with the Glimmer there. To kill it, yes I did. It was a 5/5. 3/1, 1/1, 3/3. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Kind of thought that was how they would block. That hurts. I'm already at 7 lands. Yeah. Sadly, she's probably just a blocker. Because I don't think I'm getting up to 11. Don't need the mana. What's their deck count at? 17? I've barely milled them at all. Hey, Glimmer Burst. Okay. Oh my god. I have like one more turn. So. No, I don't have one more turn. I'm dead. Because that's 8 damage. And I can't block it. I just had to challenge Deck's ability to get me to the 11 lands. Yeah, but I wasn't getting to that turn, so it didn't matter. Alright, well, all of a sudden, 4 and 2. Let's see if we can keep it going. Didn't mean the deck wasn't going to try. Want to see what the deck looks like crabless? Not really. I have gone first every game. We have to mulligan this, though. That's better. Keep that. Duskmourn Domination to the bottom. Yeah. Can put that on top. We could put that up turn 2. Curving out decently. If we're gonna flood, this is the time. Okay. I realize what's at stake here? No. I do think I flip. But maybe at instant speed. If I lose here, it means I lost a black. There's no point in attacking, so I won't. Keep that one. Do I want to counter that? I don't think I care. There was a point to attacking? What was it? Yeah. But he had a 2/5. Like, I guess if I had attacked with both the face down card and the 3/3, it would have been worth. That's true. Aww. Well, I guess I'll manifest dread then. At least I still have the 5/5. Feel like we're kind of in on mill right now. Yeah, that's fine. Trying to decide which of these is the most bad. I mean, maybe the bloodsucker? I need to hit him like 2 more times. Yeah. Next time, I might actually just sacrifice the room. It's not really doing anything for me now. Land. Hold. Yep. Make him pay. Nine. Six. If I top deck an enchantment, How would I check that? One, two, three, four. There are 5 left in the deck. Yeah. So at this point, I've got a 1 out of 3 shot of drawing into it. How did this not die? What happened? This was supposed to die. What happened? Oh, they cast another one. They cast another one. Got it. It did die. They just cast another one. Ooh boy. They planning something. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. It's getting kind of dodgy. Trade on the Bloodsucker. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nothing I could do. Manifest. It's good. Well, we still went positive. Hit 4 wins easily and then just hit a brick wall, man. Let's look at our packs. And the Manifest had Trample. Yeah. Now, I knew I basically had to bet on that not being anything good if I was gonna survive.